Dwyer. I'm in charge of the government information collections here at the University at Albany Libraries. We have government information here at the University Library because we're a federal depository library. We were designated a depository in 1964 by our congressperson, and at that point they began to deposit federal government documents at the library. We house and maintain them and make them available to the general public. We get a wide variety of government information. In addition to being a United States depository, we're a European Union depository. We were, until recently, a New York State Library depository. The New York State Library has begun scanning all of their documents and making them available online, so there's no more physical deposit of material. And we also collect a fair amount of United Nations government information. We get documents in paper format, but we also get documents on DVD, we get maps, we get microform. If the government produces it, we collect it and house it here at the University Libraries. I brought a couple things that might be of interest. This is a nice document from the Department of Defense on 9/11 and what happened at the Pentagon. These are personal accounts of people who were in the Pentagon during 9/11. A government document from NASA on exploring space. This is part of a 5-volume series that looks at all different aspects of the NASA exploration of space and the history of NASA. We get a huge collection of these Cultural Resource Service volumes. This one is on FDR and his home at Hyde Park. They're full of maps and color plates and pictures. They're a wonderful primary resource. And the last one I pulled to show is a failure of initiative, which is the congressional report on Hurricane Katrina and how the government failed the citizens of New Orleans at that time. Government documents here at the University Library are separated out because they have their own classification system. In our case, it's the Superintendent of Documents system, and the Superintendent of Documents is a real person. Currently, it's Mary Alice Bache, and the Superintendent of Documents system means that the government documents are arranged by their issuing agencies. If you use the book or the journal collection here at the University Library, you know that it's arranged by topic. But government documents are often arranged by their agency. So if you're interested in things that have to do with food, you might look in the Agriculture Department in the letter A, you might look in the Health Department in the letter H, you might look in the Congressional Information, which is Y, because all of these agencies take some interest in food and the agriculture situation in the nation. So the federal government information and the New York State government information is housed downstairs in the basement in the periodicals area. For the United Nations documents and the EU documents, we don't use a separate classification system. So those documents are housed with the regular books and classified as if they were books. But for either type, for the federal documents or for the EU or the United Nations documents, you can search Minerva and find the call numbers and the location. Like most other types of research that you're going to do, government information is going more and more digital. So there are government documents available to you online through Minerva. If you search the online catalog, you'll get links to government information and you can go directly there. In addition, we've created some subject guides called LibGuides that have topical focus. So if you were interested specifically in 9/11 or in business, you could use one of these LibGuides and it would link you out to government information resources. Another excellent resource for federal online information is FDsys. FDsys is the government printing office's attempt to bring together a lot of disparate full-text government information in one place. The documents that are there, full text, are all authenticated by the government. So they have a little logo up in the corner that tells you that this is the authentic item and it hasn't been tampered with or changed. It is the original document from the government. You can reach me at any of the reference desks at the Science or the University Library. You can call me 442-3549 or email me at cdwyer@albany.edu. If you want to contact me for help with government information, please don't hesitate.